Have you ever wondered why your favorite morning coffee or a sweet piece of chocolate could be silently making your acid reflux worse? Surprisingly, the culprit behind your heartburn might just be that fizzy soda you drank to cool down, or even that mint candy you popped in after a meal. Things that seem harmless can sometimes leave your chest burning. But don't worry, you're not alone. I've seen many patients over 50 who were just as surprised and confused as you. In today's video, we'll explore why certain everyday foods can aggravate acid reflux. More importantly, I'll share some surprising swaps that let you keep enjoying your favorite flavors without upsetting your stomach. Let's dive into this journey of conquering GERD with hope and ease. Why certain foods make reflux worse. Dear friend, imagine this. You just finished a delicious meal, maybe spaghetti with tomato sauce, a few slices of cheese, a cold soda, and, as usual, a mint candy to freshen your breath. Everything seems perfect until you start to feel a burning in your chest, tightness in your throat, and that unmistakable sour burp that ruins your night. Sound familiar? One of my patients, Mr. John, age 68, once told me, "Doctor, I didn't eat anything strange, just the same foods I've had for years." And that's exactly the point. The most familiar foods are often the sneaky troublemakers. Before we get to solutions, let's understand what's really happening in your body. Picture your stomach as a soft pouch with a door at the top called the lower esophageal sphincter, LES. This muscle keeps stomach acid where it belongs and only opens when you swallow. But over time, with age, stress, and our eating habits, this door can weaken. Some foods, although seemingly innocent, cause it to swing wide open. Take coffee, for instance. The caffeine it contains relaxes that LES muscle like cracking open a steaming pot. Acid rises. Many people, especially when drinking coffee on an empty stomach, experience burning in the chest or long-lasting discomfort. One client chuckled sadly, "I've had coffee all my life, but now even one sip keeps me up all night. Not from energy, but from reflux." Coffee is tough to give up, I get it, but if it's the reason you're short of breath from reflux, it might be time to give it a well-earned retirement. Chocolate, while sweet in taste, is a different story for the gut. It contains methylxanthin, a caffeine-like compound that relaxes the LES. Milk chocolate also brings along fat and sugar, both of which stimulate more acid production. The result? A bedtime treat that keeps you tossing and turning all night. Then there's peppermint, widely believed to help digestion. And while it does relax the body, ironically, it also relaxes the LES. So that little mint candy after dinner? It might be flinging open your stomach's front door, inviting acid to rise. Next up, fried foods, high-fat dishes, full-fat dairy, cheese, butter, ice cream. Comfort foods, especially on cold days, burden your gut. The fat makes food linger in the stomach, increasing internal pressure and weakening the LES. A plate of crispy fries or a slice of greasy pizza might taste great, but for your stomach, it's a cheesy nightmare. Carbonated drinks like soda, energy drinks, or beer are full of CO2 gas. Each bubble encourages belching, which can open the valve and let acid sneak up. Most sodas are also highly acidic. They might cool your thirst now, but leave your stomach fuming later. And what about spicy or sour foods? Many older adults still enjoy a bit of chili or a glass of orange juice in the morning. But capsaicin in chili slows digestion, keeping food in your stomach longer. Citrus fruits, tomato sauces, vinegar, they all raise stomach acid levels. As one elderly woman once told me, "Just one slice of sour mango, and I feel the burn all night." Not everyone reacts the same, but when your stomach speaks up, it's best to listen. To simplify, foods that relax the LES, like coffee, chocolate, peppermint, garlic, raw onions, make it easier for acid to rise. Foods that increase acid or slow digestion, fried, spicy, sour, carbonated, cause excess acid to stick around too long. When both happen together, an open door plus extra acid, you get heartburn, reflux, chest pain, restless sleep. But here's the good news. When you understand the triggers, you can make better choices. In the next section, I'll share smart swaps so you can still enjoy familiar flavors without sacrificing comfort. If you see yourself in this story, don't hesitate to comment below. I read everyone and I'm here with you. No one deserves to suffer in silence just for a cup of coffee or a glass of soda. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned. There's so much more we can do to reclaim your comfort, one meal and one night at a time. Coming up next, the foods you should avoid and what to eat instead, according to Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic guidelines. Start with what to avoid, not to make you worried, but to give you back control. Some foods, as comforting as they seem, can act like uninvited guests showing up and stirring up trouble in your stomach. Take fried foods, fast food, and greasy dishes, for example. I often compare them to noisy friends, fun while they're around, but they leave your house a mess when they go. Fats slow digestion, which makes your stomach work harder, release more acid, and the result, heartburn, bloating, discomfort. Then there's coffee, strong tea, soda, energy drinks, things that wake up your brain but won't let your stomach rest. The caffeine, carbonation, and acidity relax the lower esophageal sphincter, the door that's supposed to stay shut, and allow acid to flow back up. Sour fruits, citrus juices, tomatoes, vinegar, white wine. These may be vitamin-rich, but their high acidity can burn the esophageal lining if you're prone to reflux. And don't forget hot spices like chili, pepper, curry powder, raw garlic, and onions. Some people tolerate them just fine, but for sensitive folks, like my patient Mrs. Lori from Texas, even a tiny bit of raw garlic could turn her evening into a digestive nightmare. Now what to prioritize: your stomach's best friends. Think of these foods as gentle companions, ones who truly listen. Whole grains and fiber-rich starches, oatmeal, brown rice, whole grain bread, couscous, quinoa. They help absorb excess acid and keep you fuller longer without overstimulating your stomach. A breakfast of oatmeal or whole grain toast is much gentler than fried sticky rice or buttery rolls. Leafy greens and low-acid vegetables like spinach, kale, asparagus, broccoli, sweet potatoes, carrots, pumpkin. These are naturally alkaline, low in sugar and fat. They provide antioxidants, reduce stomach acid, and support the lower esophageal sphincter. A plate of steamed veggies or a light salad can do wonders. Mild, low-acid fruits like ripe bananas, red apples, pears, watermelon, papaya. They're hydrating, rich in fiber and vitamins, and far gentler on your stomach than sour fruits. Bananas and cantaloupe even have a slight alkaline effect, helping neutralize acid. Try a banana or a smoothie with avocado or watermelon. It's soothing and delicious. Ginger, a natural digestive hero. Ginger has mild alkalizing and anti-inflammatory properties. It helps speed up digestion and reduces irritation. Add fresh ginger slices to warm water. Brew ginger tea or use it in cooking. Start small. Some sensitive folks may feel a bit warm from it, but most people find relief. Turmeric. Its golden compound curcumin is anti-inflammatory and supports the stomach lining. Traditional remedies often use turmeric with honey for ulcers. For reflux, it may help reduce esophageal inflammation. You can dissolve turmeric in warm water or use it as a spice instead of chili. Just don't overdo it. It's potent. Aloe vera, known for cooling and healing. Some studies show that food-grade aloe vera gel in moderation can ease GERD symptoms safely. It soothes inflamed tissues. Try fresh aloe with light rock sugar or pure aloe juice, with aloin removed. Nuts and healthy fats like almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds. They offer omega-3s, protein, and fiber. In moderation, these may strengthen the esophageal sphincter and prevent acid leakage. Chia seeds absorb water and form a gel that coats the stomach lining, great for protection and digestion. Sprinkle on smoothies, yogurt, or soak in water for a gentle detox. A breakfast of oatmeal, banana, and a sprinkle of seeds is rich in fiber and potassium, great for neutralizing acid and easing reflux. Lean proteins. Opt for skinless chicken, turkey, lean pork loin, fish, shrimp, tofu, legumes. Your body still needs protein. Just choose sources with little saturated fat. Steam, poach, bake, or grill instead of deep frying. For example, ginger steamed fish or baked chicken breast is far safer than fried foods. Plant-based or low-fat dairy, almond milk, oat milk, low-fat or skim milk, unsweetened yogurt. These are great sources of protein and gut-friendly probiotics. Cool, unsweetened yogurt helps balance the gut flora and temporarily buffers stomach acid. Just avoid full-fat dairy, but gentle, low-fat options can be helpful. Many of my patients once asked nervously, "So I have to give up milk altogether, doctor?" Not at all. Just choose a lighter version, and your stomach will thank you. In general, a reflux-friendly diet is high in fiber, vitamins, and lean protein, while low in bad fats, sugar, and acid. Focus on fresh, whole, minimally processed foods. Gentle meals are far more soothing than greasy or overly spicy ones. And here's the thing. When you shift your diet, it's not just your stomach that begins to heal. Your mind does too. Because each time you choose a gentler food, you're choosing peace. Not as punishment, but as self-care. I'm not asking you to change everything at once. Start small. Maybe skip the mint candy tonight, or trade that morning coffee for a warm ginger tea. You'll be surprised how even one tiny habit, done consistently, can quiet your stomach and bring relief. In the next part, I'll walk you through some smart swaps for your favorite foods. If you found this helpful, feel free to leave a comment or share it with someone who might need it. You never know, you might be the reason someone else finds a little relief today. Surprising alternatives to your favorite foods. Are you thinking, oh no, if I have to give up all my favorite foods, what's left to enjoy? Dear friend, I understand that feeling deeply. When your doctor tells you to give up coffee, chocolate, spicy dishes, carbonated drinks, you might wonder silently, so, what's left for me to look forward to each day? I've heard this question hundreds of times from people just like you, who used to enjoy life, eat happily, and suddenly had to change because of persistent acid reflux. But here's the good news. You don't have to say goodbye to everything you love. You just need a little creativity and some gentle swaps that are kinder to your stomach. If you love coffee, imagine a cozy morning. You can still sip a warm, fragrant drink, only now it might be a cup of ginger tea, calming chamomile, or even decaf coffee with a splash of unsweetened almond milk. One of my patients calls it her peaceful coffee. She told me, I still have coffee every morning. It just doesn't attack my stomach anymore. If you crave chocolate, you don't have to give it up. Try switching to dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, with less sugar and dairy. It's rich in antioxidants and much gentler on your stomach. Or try dried bananas, dates, or a handful of almonds. Naturally sweet, packed with fiber, and no acid reflux to follow. If you're used to a mint candy after meals, go for sugar-free chewing gum with light fruit flavors instead, like green apple or cantaloupe. It helps freshen your breath and stimulates saliva, which naturally neutralizes stomach acid without relaxing the LAS, lower esophageal sphincter, like peppermint does. Or sip on a warm ginger tea after dinner. It soothes your digestive tract like a warm hand on a tired body. If you love crispy fried foods, who doesn't? Instead of deep frying, try air frying or baking. Oven-roasted chicken coated with oat crumbs or baked potato wedges drizzled with olive oil can still be crisp and satisfying just without making your stomach fight back. If milk gives you bloating or discomfort, try almond milk, oat milk, or unsweetened soy milk. They're lighter and often better tolerated. Still love the taste of dairy? Go for low-fat or skim milk. And for dessert, try plain Greek yogurt with banana or apple slices. It's delicious, soothing, and supports healthy digestion. If you love the fizz of soda or carbonated drinks, I get it. That moment from a cold soda is tempting. But consider this. Try making a light detox water instead. Add slices of cucumber, yellow lemon, less acidic than green, or mint to still water. Chilled herbal teas like chamomile or ginger are also refreshing. And don't forget about fresh coconut water, lightly sweet, rich in minerals, no gas, no bloat. Swap soda for this, and your stomach will thank you. If you love spicy food, you don't need to abandon all flavor. Use turmeric for color and inflammation fighting power. Add gentle spices like ginger, cinnamon, cumin, or paprika, a sweet, mild chili powder. For recipes needing garlic or onion, try sautéing them briefly and removing the solids, so you get the aroma, not the acid. Reduce the heat to what your stomach can handle. Your taste buds will adapt, and your gut will find relief. If you're hooked on tomato sauces, there's a clever trick. Make a no-tomato pasta sauce using blended carrots, pumpkin, or roasted red bell peppers. Add herbs like basil or oregano for that Italian flavor you love, just without the acid burn. For tang in soups or stews, try small amounts of pineapple or tamarind instead of raw tomato. And if you need a daily soothing drink, let me share my favorite. A cup of warm ginger tea with a teaspoon of honey and a thin slice of yellow lemon. Ginger calms inflammation, honey soothes the throat, and lemon adds a gentle aroma, not too acidic if used sparingly. It's more than a drink, it's an evening comfort, a quiet thank you to your body. You see, we don't have to say goodbye to the foods we love. We just have to say, I'll love you differently now, with more care. A little creativity, a few gentle changes, and a lot of listening to your body. That's how you still enjoy your meals and live without fear of the next flare-up. That's the kind of healing that lasts. So if you're just starting your acid reflux recovery journey, begin with one simple swap today. Pick one food you love and try a version that's gentler on your gut. You may be surprised at how powerful a small change can be. In the next segment, I'll walk you through the best overall diets for acid reflux, ways to nourish your body while still enjoying your food. And if this message helped you today, please give it a like, share it with someone who might need it, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear, what's one food you've swapped, and how did it help you feel better? Simple habits that can ease acid reflux. One bite at a time. Dear friend, when people think of acid reflux, they usually jump straight to food. What should I eat? What should I avoid? Which dishes need replacing? But there's something just as important, maybe even more powerful than what you eat. It's how you eat. Have you ever noticed this? Two people eat the same meal, but only one of them ends up with heartburn. Why? Often it comes down to habits. And here's the hopeful part. Habits can change, and small changes, done consistently, can give your stomach the peace it's been longing for. Let me share a few real-life tips you can start using today. Eat slowly, chew well. It's not just digestion, it's mindfulness. I once asked an older patient, "Why do you eat so fast?" He chuckled. "I got used to 15-minute lunch breaks at work. Never really stopped." Sound familiar? Many habits come from our past, but the good news is they're not set in stone. When you chew slowly, at least 20 to 30 times per bite, your saliva begins to break down food. This lightens the load for your stomach and reduces acid buildup. Eating too quickly, or swallowing too much air on the other hand, leads to bloating, belching, and yes, reflux. Try placing your fork down between bites. Savor the flavors. Let every meal be not just fuel, but a quiet moment of gratitude to your body. Break meals into smaller portions. Your stomach, like your heart, doesn't enjoy being overworked. Instead of 2 or 3 heavy meals a day, aim for 4 or 5 smaller ones. That way your stomach processes food more efficiently. It empties faster, reducing the chance of acid creeping upward. You might have 3 modest meals and 2, 3 light snacks, a banana, a yogurt, a handful of almonds. Avoid getting too hungry and then overeating. An empty stomach pumps out acid, and when you suddenly flood it with food, you overwhelm the system. Don't eat too late or lie down too soon. I often compare the post-meal stomach to a pot of boiling soup. Lying flat right after dinner? That's like tipping the pot sideways. Acid spills upward. Try finishing dinner at least 3 hours before bedtime. If you sleep at 10 p.m., have your last bite by 7. After eating, stay upright, take a slow walk, do the dishes, sit and breathe. Let gravity help your digestion. If nighttime heartburn is an issue, try raising the head of your bed 6 to 8 inches. Not just stacking pillows, lift the whole head of the bed. Keep a food and symptom journal. One of the most powerful tools I've ever given patients, not a pill, not an app, just a small notebook, or even the Notes app on your phone. Each day, jot down, what did you eat or drink? What time? How did you feel afterward? Any heartburn, bloating, discomfort? In just 1-2 weeks, patterns begin to emerge. Coffee with milk in the morning always leads to reflux at lunch. Garlic-heavy meals cause a burning throat. This journal becomes your guide and helps your doctor, too. Your body is trying to tell you something. This is how you learn its language. If you're carrying extra weight, even small loss helps, I know. It's not easy after 50, but if you're just 5–10% over your ideal weight, losing that can significantly reduce reflux. Excess belly fat increases pressure in the abdomen, pushing acid up into the esophagus. Studies show that in people with obesity, a structured weight loss plan can eliminate heartburn entirely, for many, without medication. Start small. Take a 20-minute walk each morning. Skip dessert a few nights. Replace sugary drinks with water or herbal tea. Your stomach won't be the only one thanking you. Your sleep, mood, and energy will thank you too. Quit smoking and ease your stomach, too. Nicotine isn't just hard on your lungs and heart. It weakens the muscle that keeps stomach acid where it belongs and encourages more acid production. Smoking also causes chronic coughing, which can trigger reflux episodes. If you smoke and have acid reflux, quitting is not just a suggestion, it's essential. Same goes for alcohol. Alcohol relaxes the LES and irritates the lining of the esophagus. If you do drink, go easy. Choose low alcohol options, sip slowly, and avoid pairing it with spicy or acidic food. Other small but mighty tips: avoid tight clothing, especially around the belly. Try not to talk or laugh loudly while eating. It can lead to swallowing excess air. Don't eat in front of the TV or while scrolling your phone. You'll eat faster and more than you realize. Stay well hydrated throughout the day, but don't drink large amounts of liquid during meals. It can dilute your stomach acid and slow digestion. And perhaps most importantly, eat in a calm state. Stress during meals can tense up your gut, disrupt digestion, and make reflux worse. You see, these aren't extreme rules. They're gentle invitations to care for your body differently. Pick just one or two habits to start. Stick with them for a couple of weeks. Then try another. Soon you'll build a lifestyle that's gentle on your stomach and kind to your soul. Because health isn't about knowing everything. It's about practicing the small things consistently. If today's message resonates with you, please leave a like, share this video with someone who needs it, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear, which habit will you start today? What's helped you feel better? Sometimes what you share could be the exact encouragement someone else is waiting to hear. Thank you for being here. May you always have the grace to listen to your body and the courage to take one gentle step forward each day. See you in the next video.